dear Nigerians, especially the young people in this country, I think it is time for us to save democracy in Nigeria. Okay, how did I mean? What I'm saying here is the fact that we need to save Nigeria from becoming a one-party state, because if we are not careful, most of these governors are moving in drones to the APC. And of course, I need to come out straight at this point in time and say this, because as they are moving away from the party that elected them, it means that they have broken the social contract that we had with them, voting them, as from a particular party, and they are moving to another party. Although that may be because as a result of not having ideology, the party do not have ideology, and we voted for people who are actually under the umbrella of party without ideology. That may be our bad. Yes, we voted them, and now because they don't have competence and character, and also they don't have personality of their own, because of pressure, they have actually moved from the party that elected them, that gave them the mandate of the people, and moved to another party that most Nigerians are actually suffering from presently, and they believe that that will save them in 2027. Now let me quickly make this call. I think it is time for there is window of opportunity. After listening to engineer Seyi Makinde press conference, the media parley that he had with several national TV stations that actually he hosted in Oyo State, I think there is a window of opportunity for us to save democracy in Nigeria, because with the way he spoke, I can see through this man that he actually meant well for Nigeria. That's seriously, for me, that's my opinion. I think he meant well, and he really was one of those people who really wants to save democracy. He said by himself that he made mistake, that any human being can make mistake, and that's one of the reasons why that endeared me to engineer Seyi Makinde in the first place. I don't do politics, but at this point in time, I think it is time for me to call out some people so that we can actually make the right step. For the obedience, Peter Obi has done a very wonderful job for himself in 2023 by pulling off that move that nobody actually expected. A lot of people actually thought that it was not going to amount to anything, but eventually we saw what he did. Yes, he didn't win, but it has shown that he has the support of the young people, and he has the support of people who understand what development should be, what democracy should actually be. So I think from the statement of engineer Seyi Makinde, I'm going to add it to this video so that you can see it.
In 1999, we were going to have an almost very similar situation that we're in today. All the generals, all the elites, they were all gravitating towards PDP until Ogbonnaya Onu gave up his presidential ticket in APP to have APP and AD join together, and they produce Baba Falaye and Shinkafi, and the environment became instantly competitive. So I'm not fixated on running or not running. Right now, if I correctly calibrate the environment, we have to go beyond its PDP. We have to channel our energy towards having a competitive political environment.
Okay.
And that means we need to talk across board. We need to start talking about survival of democracy in Nigeria. Individual ambition, it's tertiary, not even secondary. We should keep talking, even with people within APC that are not happy in there. We will talk to them also. We should all keep talking on, because we run the risk of the Arab Spring.
So, from the statement of Engineer Seyi Makinde, he said they are going to discuss across the board, across the party lines, including APC. Those who are disgruntled in APC, they are going to look for a way to solve this problem that we are actually facing, so that we can actually save democracy. He said a lot of things. I believe you have heard what he said yourself. So with that, I think it is a window of opportunity. The likes of Aisha Yesufo, I think it is time for you talk to. I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen Peter Obi talking to the likes of Engineer Seyi Makinde concerning his political journey. I think it is time for all of them to come together. Those who believe in democracy, those who sound to believe that the development should come first, I think it is time for us to actually bring all of them together. Aisha Yesufo, I don't have your contact, but I would love to actually tag with you so that you can talk to Peter Obi, whatever moves they want to make in 2027. I think Engineer Seyi Makinde is someone that he needs to talk to. These are part of people who believe in democracy. A lot of people who voted for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu believes that. I think Engineer Seyi Makinde actually falls in that category. They believe that he was going to do a wonderful job, but eventually they were disappointed. I wasn't disappointed because I know if you don't come in through the back end and believe that you are going to actually do well, I am not disappointed. Whatever he's doing now is everything that I expected. It's just that there's nothing you can do. You are also under the same rule. So for me, I think it's a window of opportunity for the likes of Peter Obi to actually reach out to Engineer Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. I believe at this point in time, I think it is time we jettison what is called party politics, and let's put structure in place so that we don't eventually kill democracy and we don't turn this country into unitary party system where the money back people actually controls what happens in Nigeria. And of course, a lot of them are actually detached from the reality of what Nigerians are facing. And I believe Engineer Seyi Makinde has this street credibility, just as we have Peter Obi with wonderful credibility. I believe it is time for them to come together. I'm not saying one should be the president and one should be the vice president, but for them to chart a course, a way forward on how we can actually save democracy and how we can change this country for better. I'm not a politician, but I think when we see issues that we need to address, we need to address them. I will see you in the next video.